Good day, BSHM1B. I am Christian De Torres, a current student of Lemery Colleges, taking up a course of Bachelor Science major in Hospitality Management. Our topic for today is all about domestic tourism of Region 7, featuring Bohol and Cebu. Bohol. Area and location. The province of Bohol is situated at the heart of Central Visayas. It is composed of one large islands and numerous small islets with a total land area of 4,117 square kilometers. Bounded by the Camotes Sea on the north, Canigao Channel and southern Leyte on the east, the Mindanao Sea on the south, and the Bohol Strait and Cebu on the west. Geographic profile. Bohol Eastern is rolling and hilly. Its interior is generally flat but that with numerous hilly popularly known as the Chocolate Hills Mountains, with deep gullies and gorges that slopes abruptly towards the sea are located as the south of the main island. How to get there? The province of Bohol is accessible by air from Manila and Cebu. Entry point is in Tagbilaran City. Ships and large boats from parts of Manila, Cebu, Larena, and Siquijor, Cagayan de Oro, and Dumaguete City and Negros Oriental also dock in Tagbilaran. Fast ferries from Cebu are the usual form of travel to the province. Ang probinsya ng Bohol ay matatagpuan sa pinakagitna ng Central Visayas. Madaming malalaki at maliliit na pulo dito na may sukat na 4,117 square kilometers. Kilala ang Bohol sa pagkakaroon ng maburol na lugar. Isa na nga sa pinakatanyag dito ay ang Chocolate Hills. Maaari kong magamit ng air or land transportation upang makapasok sa probinsya. Tourist attractions. Balikasag Islands. It is one of the most famous tourist destination in the province. It's ideal for water sports such as swimming and diving. Isa ito sa pinasikat na isla sa probinsya. Makikita sa larawan ng kanyang pisikal na katangian kaya ideal ito para sa mga swimming activities at water sports. Blood compact site and marker. Here is the site of the blood compact between Datu Sikatuna and Don Miguel Lopez de Legazpi on March 16, 1565, considered the first treaty of friendship between the Philippines and Spain. Naganap dito ang pagsasandugo ni Datu Sikatuna at Don Miguel Legazpi para sa Treaty of Friendship. Ang kanilang dugo ang kanilang ginagamit sa paglagda. Bonacon Island. The island is the largest mangrove area in the province of Bohol and also serve as spawn ground for fishes. It is ideal for bird and seahorse watching. Itong pinakamalaking bakawan sa probinsya ng Bohol. Nagsisilbi din ito ay isang lugar pangitlugan para sa mga isda. Chocolate Hills. Approximately 1,268 of these cone-shaped hills stand side by side on a wide expanse of land stretching as far as eye can see. On one of these hills, there are two youth hotels with conference room and cozy cottage. Binubuo ito ng tinatayang 1,268 na burol. Dalawa dito ay may hotel at mga cottage para sa mga events. Alam niyo ba na kapag umuulan ay nagiging berde ito? Lobok River. A motorized pump boat tasks tourists on a serene yet exciting ride down the palm-fringed banks of the Lobok River. The ride starts with Loy Bridge and ends with Tontonan Falls where our cascading waters provide a relaxing water experience. Sikat ito dahil bukod sa mga pagkaing inihanda sa bangka, ay dadalhin ka nito sa Tontonan Falls. Mag-Aso Falls. The falls situated in the midst of the forest form a deep natural pool. Mag-Aso Falls, one of the most popular excursion sites among the local residents. Matatagpuan ito sa gitna ng kagubatan. Makikita niyo sa larawan na magpo-form ito ng pool kaya isa ito sa mga pinakasikat na destination. Panglao Islands. Panglao Islands, the major tourist site when most of the beach resorts in the province are located. Sa islang ito, makikita ang marami at nagagandahang beach resorts sa probinsya. Rahas Katuna National Park. These forests are the home of the tarsier and flying lemur, as well as several species of bird, particularly hawks such as the steer spitla and the Brahmin kite. The Logarita Spring Pool is also located in this area. Rahasikatuna National Park. Si Rahasikatuna ay ang dato ng Bohol na kilalang na pagsandugo kay Miguel Lopez. Marami na nakikitang tarsier at mga lemur dito, pati ang iba't ibang klase ng ibon. Sandugo Festival. The festival held every March 16 featured an agro-industrial fair, cultural and historical exhibits, sports events, a beauty pageant, balls and dancers, entertainment show, and street dancing, culminating in a reenactment of the Sandugo or Blood Compact between Datu Simatuna and Miguel Lopez Legazpi. Ginaganap ito tuwing March 16 upang sariwain ang pagsasandugo ni si Catuna at Miguel Lopez. Meron ding industrial fair, mga cultural at historical exhibits at madami pang iba. Cebu. Area and location. Cebu and Central Visayas is in the center of the Philippines archipelago. It is bounded on the north by the Visayan Sea, on the east by the Camotes Sea, on the west by the Tenin Strait, and on the southeast by the Boo Strait. The province has a total land area of 5,880.40 square kilometers. Geographic profile. The province is a narrow strip of land about 200 kilometers long from the north of south and 41 kilometers at its widest. It has a backbone of rugged mountains rising to 1,013 meters in the center. Narrow plains can be found along the island's coastlines. About 166 smallest islands surround the main islands of Cebu. How to get there? Several shipping lines have serviced the province from Manila as well as surrounding provinces in the Visayas and Mindanao region. Commercial airlines have daily flights going to Cebu via Mactan International Airport. There are also a number of international flights going to Cebu. Ang Cebu ang pinakagitna ng buong kapuluan ng Pilipinas. Ang probinsya ay may sukat na 5,880 square kilometers. May pagkamakipot ang lugar ng Cebu na sumusukat ng 200 kilometers mula sa norte at 41 kilometers ang luwang. Nasa 166 na maliliit na isla ang nakapaligid sa Cebu. Maaaring sumakay sa barko o eroplano sa mga pangunahing paliparan at shipping lines. Tourist attractions. Argao. Argao is the one of the most frequent tourist destination in Cebu because it is white sand beaches and drive sites. Isang Argao sa pinakasikat na lugar sa Cebu dahil sa mga nagagandang white sand beaches dito at iba pang tourist spot gaya ng mga shrines at park. Ilan sa mga limbawa ng beaches dito ay ang Mahayahe Beach. Makikita sa larawan ng isang bahagi ng hotel kung saan madalas namamalagi ang mga turista. Argao Porter's Church. All that remains of this decorated 19th century fortress church are ancient town gates that are in a state despair. The seaward wall now hem in the house and the rest of the fortifications which has been partially. Isa ito sa pinakamatandang simbahan na dinisenyo noong 19th century. Gawa ito sa buhangin at coral stones. Kilala ito sa tawag na Archodiocese Shrine and Parish of St. Michael the Archangel. Asnar Alfonso Collection. Dr. Lydia Asnar Alfonso collection includes pieces of lovely period furniture, antique jewelry, santas, and authentic grave foods from various archaeological digs in the islands. Si Dr. Lydia Asnar Alfonso ang may-ari ng mga koleksyon na ito gaya ng mga sinaunang alahas, mga santo at ilang mga nahukay na labi sa isla. Basilica Minor del Santo Niño. This church was built by Miguel Lopez de Legazpi and Father Andres Ordaneta on the site where the image of the Santo Niño was found in 1565. The original structure, however, was destroyed by fire on November 1, 1568. The church was rebuilt in 1602. Ang simbahang ito ay binuo ni Father Ordaneta at Miguel Legazpi noong 1565 kung saan nakita ang imahe ng Santo Niño. Ngunit dahil sa naganap na sunog noong November 1, 1568 ay nasira ito at muling inayos noong 1602. Beverly Hills, a scenic subdivision on Lahug Hills which commands a breathtaking view of the entire city. Matatagpuan ito sa Lahug Hills. Isa itong subdivision sa Bohol kung saan matatanaw ang pinakamagandang view ng buong lungsod. Walanga Islands, a heaven of birds, particularly migratory shorebirds that breed in Siberia. Arigalago Island ay nagsisilbing tahanan ng mga palipat-lipat na ibon. Hindi lamang isang isla ang ulang. Ito ay binubuo ng sulpa, kamungi, gilutangan, nalusuan, kawagan, at pang-an. Bolden Watchtower. The watchtower is stuck in the crook of two-tailed limestone mountains on a valley enough for a town but narrow enough to defend all artillery positioned on the mountain slopes. Ang bantayan ay nakatago sa kruk ng dalawang bundok na limestone ng buntot. Sa isang lambak na sapat para sa isang bayan, ngunit sapat na makitid upang ipagtanggol ang lahat ng artilerya na nakaposisyon sa mga dalisdis ng bundok. Casa Gordo Museum. Originally the house of the first Filipino bishop of Cebu, this museum offers a peek into the Filipino lifestyle during the period between 1860 and 1920. The place is open from Monday to Saturdays. Dati itong tahanan ng kauna-una ang bishop ng Cebu. Ginawa itong museo upang magbigay aral sa mga tao at turista kung paano mamuhay noong 1860 hanggang 1920. Colon Street, also known as the Parian District, Colon Street lies at the heart of downtown Cebu. It's the oldest street in the Philippines, built by the Spaniards during the time of Miguel Lopez de Legazpi. Makasaysayan itong daan sa bayan ng Cebu at tinagurang pinakamatanda at pinakamaikling kalsada sa Pilipinas. Ipinangalan na ito kay Cristobal Colon. Mactan Islands. This is a must-see destination in Cebu. Beach resorts that rival the best in the world are lined up on these coral islands, which is also famous dive site. Sa islang ito matatagpuan ang mga magkakatunggaling beach resorts sa mundo. Madaming matatagpuan corals dito at ideal din para sa mga diving activities. Magellan Marker. This historical marker was erected in 1866 on the spot where the great explorer Ferdinand Magellan died. Sa lugar na ito, namatay si Magellan dahil sa naging laban nila ni Lapu-Lapu. Para sa kaalaman ng isa't isa, si Magellan ang nakadiscover sa Pilipinas. Magellan Cross. This marks the spot where our first Christian Filipinos, Ra Humabon, Queen Juana, and about 400 of the followers were baptized by Father Pedro Valderrama. To protect the original cross, a hollow one made of tindalo wood was made on encase it. Sa spot na ito, bininyagan ni Padre Valderrama si Ra Humabon. Ang Queen Juana, asawa ni Magellan at 400 nilang tagasunod bilang mga unang Kristiyano. Malapascua Island. These 3 kilometers long, 1 kilometer wide islands can be toured on foot in only about 2 hours. It has a white sand beach with crystal clean waters that are ideal for swimming and snorkeling. May haba ito ng 3 kilometro at lawak na 1 kilometro. Maaari itong malibot sa loob ng 2 oras. Ideal ito para sa swimming at snorkeling activity dahil sa linaw ng tubig dito. Maulbal. The name of the means bubbling brook. Maulbal ay nagmula sa salitang bubbling brook o bumubulang batis. Mayaman din ang maulbal sa mga white sand beaches. Sinulog Festival. Sinulog Cebu City Fiesta Senior, as the Sinulog widely known, is the most celebrated among Cebu's festivals. It is held in honor of the holy image of Senior Santo Niño de Cebu. Usually every 3rd Sunday of January, people from all over converge to join the grand procession. Ito ang kapistahan ng Senior Santo Niño na ginaganap tuwing ika-3 linggo ng Enero. Ito ay pagpupugay sa kanilang patron na ipinaparada ng mga tao. Nagkakaroon din ng mga street dancing. Taoist Temple. This temple preserved the teaching of Lao Tzu, the 600 Chinese philosopher. Every day, people climb its 99 steps to light just sticks and have their fortune read. Dito nakapreserve ang mga turo ni Lao Tzu. Si Lao Tzu ay isang Tsinong pilosopo. Araw-araw ay inaakyat ng mga tao ang 99 steps nito at nagpailaw ng joysticks at nagpabasa ng kanilang kapalaran. Lapu-Lapu Monument. This monument stands at the site of the battle between Lapu-Lapu and Magellan, which occurred on April 27, 1521. It depicts Lapu-Lapu holding a bolo in one hand and a vessel in the other, both of which has supposed to the use during battle. Dito naganap ang laban ni Magellan at Lapu-Lapu noong April 27, 1521. Pinaniniwala ang ginagamit ni Lapu-Lapu ang bolo at maso sa pakikipaglaban. Fort San Pedro. Fort San Pedro is the smallest and oldest Tribasian fort in the first Spanish settlement in the Philippines. Ang Puerto de San Pedro ay isang estrukturang pagtatanggol ng militar sa Cebu na itinayo ng mga Espanyol sa ilalim ng utos ni Miguel Lopez de Legazpi, ang unang gobernador ng Capitaine General ng Pilipinas. Fuente Esmeña. This loving circular park has a beautiful fountain in the middle and skating rink on one side. It was named after Cebu's grand old man, the late President Sergio Esmeña Sr. Pinangalan ito sa dating presidente Sergio Esmeña Sr. na mula sa Cebu. Ang bilugang parke na ito ay may fountain gaya ng nasa larawan at skating rink para sa mga skaters. Guitar factories. It is interesting to note that the raw materials used to make the high-grade guitars from the district are found nowhere in the islands and have to be shipped from Mindanao. Isa na nga sa kabuhayan ng mga tao doon ay ang paggawa ng gitara mula sa mga raw materials. Mataas na klase ang kanilang gawa at hindi na lamang sa isla mabibili ang mga ito kundi pati sa Mindanao. Heavenly Temple of Cebu City. This temple is built on top of the scarred hill. Beneath there is a natural spring whose water is believed to be sacred and to have a curative effect. Nakatayo ang templong ito sa banal na burol sa likod ng isang bukal na pinaniniwala ang nakakapagpagaling ng may sakit. Image of the Santo Niño, Basilica Mindoro del Santo Niño. This image is considered the oldest relic in the Philippines. It was given by Magellan to Queen Juana as an baptismal gift on April 14, 1521 and brought to the Philippines 44 years later, on April 27, 1565 by Miguel Lopez de Legazpi. Tinuturing na pinakamatandang relika ito sa Pilipinas. Binigay ito ni Magellan sa kanyang asawa bilang regalo noong April 14, 1521 at dinala sa Pilipinas noong April 27, 1565 ni Miguel Lopez de Legazpi pagkatapos ng 44 na taon.